Unahakanisika. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Today is episode 3 of this week's series of Heart Wall Discovery. And today I want to talk about love. How many of you out there are currently looking to find love, or you're in the dating world, but you can't seem to find someone who you are really attracted to, or they're just not your person? And then ask yourself today, while we're talking about love, ask yourself, what was the first memory that you experienced in your life where you said, I never want to feel like that again? That is going to take you back to the first time you actually created your heart wall. So let me tell you a little bit about what heart walls do and how they protect us from receiving love. So our heart wall is an energetic barrier we put up surrounding our hearts so we don't get hurt again, so we don't get our heart broken, so we don't feel that rejection ever again. When I first discovered I had a heart wall, I felt like I couldn't receive love. I didn't want to give love. I didn't want to receive love. I just wanted to be alone. But by doing that, I had created my heart wall. And what heart walls do is block us from receiving love and giving love. So let me say that again. It blocks us from receiving and giving. Some of us might be very angry or are going through divorce right now. And you're feeling like, I never want to do this again. I never want to feel like this. I don't ever want to be cheated on again. And then we label it as, those are bad people. I never want love. I never want to date. I never want to get married. That is us developing a heart wall. What heart walls do is block us even in our relationships, friendships, partnerships, or careers. It blocks us from giving and receiving. So I'm going to tell you a little story about one of my clients, if that's okay. I was working on this woman, and she was super depressed, and she wanted to receive love so badly, but she had been dating and she wasn't going anywhere with anyone. She didn't love anyone. She wasn't having, this spark for her. So I said, you know what? Let's work on your heart wall. So we started working on her heart wall and releasing rejection, feeling unsupported, feeling love unreceived, feeling effort unreceived, releasing all these trapped emotions, releasing negative thoughts of no one will ever love me again, or no one is going to accept me. And we're just releasing layer by layer by layer. We finished our session, we aligned her, and we had one more session for our heart wall. It took 2 sessions to clear it completely, but we had scheduled for the following week. Well, then 3 days later, she texts me and she says, Jacqueline, I went on a date and I absolutely adore this man. It was so random, but it was so real. And she said that she was eating in a coffee shop or at a coffee shop with her friend, and this man approached her and said, you are the most beautiful person I have ever seen. And from that, they actually ended up getting married. So I love that story, because when we release our heart wall and we work, even just taking the step of releasing it, our bodies and our minds and our spirit glow. And it's allowing her not to block out that. And she is doing so amazing. And yes, I got permission to share this story. And she's allowing me to write it in a book. So anyway, I love sharing her story because it's so powerful. And now she's becoming this amazing person and so happy in her life. But what the real thing about this is, when we don't let ourselves love ourselves and we block ourselves from receiving, we are going to feel lonely. We are going to feel secluded and depressed. But when we release it and allow ourselves to really believe that we deserve love and support, we are going to take an action. We make a conscious decision to receive love and support from those people. And some of us are angry, but it's okay to be angry, but it means, what is it that inside you that is not allowing you to love yourself and receive love from others? So today, write down, what was the first memory where you said, I never want to feel like this again? And ask yourself, where am I at in my life where this might serve me? And most of the time, it's something that a fear has been created, and it's going to trickle down into our life. Ask yourself if you're okay with that. And most of us are going to say no. And so start on your journey. Start unlocking these blocks from you to receive love, and start taking action, because you are worthy of love. You can accept it if you choose to, but it's doing a disservice to you as well, because when you start crippling yourself from being able to even give off love to others, it's going to hurt. And it's going to hurt even more when it starts affecting relationships, friendships, and even partnerships in your career. With that being said, I love you all. Comment a heart below, and I will message you privately to tell you if you have a heart wall or not. And feel free to reach out, and have a great rest of your evening.